Hey guys, Adam Rose, Vice President, Senior Loan Officer of Western Ohio Mortgage here in Sydney, Ohio. Today is another episode of the Mortgage Guide Podcast, and today we're going to do another market update and a product update as well, and what's going on in the Ohio Mortgage Bankers. So, real quick, trigger lead legislation. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. We were in D.C. and talked to a lot of our representatives, our senators, about the trigger lead legislation and how it's damaging to clients, damaging to lenders that aren't participating in it anyways, and how important that was to get that passed. It has not been attached to a larger bill. There has been no vote on it yet, but again, like I mentioned before, a lot of bipartisan support, so it's going to pass. It just needs to make it to the floor. Anyways, next thing, I want to talk about USDA. So, as a top producer for USDA financing in the state and in the country, this product is kind of near and dear to my heart here, and I think it helps so many clients. It's very flexible on what you can do with it. With no down payment, you can pair it with USDA repair escrow, do fixes to the house, close it, and maybe not have anything out-of-pocket expense other than maybe doing your inspections and appraisal. Fantastic program. Well, they came out with an announcement, and I mentioned it a while ago. It's still not in force yet or in effect yet. However, they made another announcement that's coming pretty fast. Again, didn't give us an official date. But anybody that's done a USDA loan, any realtors that have done them, one of the biggest challenges that we run into is the USDA household income limitations, right? Household of 4 is about 112 grand and some change. Household of 5 or more is about 147. It's in that ballpark, right? And each state and county might slightly vary, and you can check that out on the USDA's website. But it's not a challenge if we know someone's married, we document the other spouse's income if they're not on the loan, what have you, okay? But the whole concept is whoever's going to be living there, we have to document their income, which may or may not kick you over the income limit. It might have to put you in a different program, typically an FHA or a small conventional. They announced that they're going to be kind of like OFA, Ohio Housing Finance Agency, on how they look at just the income of the borrower on the loan, okay? So even if you're married, all right, I won't have to include your spouse's income on qualifying. That's huge. I mean, some people are like, that's not a big deal. It's massive. A lot of people that go FHA would have the opportunity to go USDA, but due to the income limitation for the household, they get kicked out, right? Because, again, household of 4 or less, which includes children, 112 grand a year, all right? So if your breadwinner is making, 70, 75, and your spouse does, in fact, work, and they make 40 grand, you're over, right? I mean, it's that easy to be over. And the piece about it is when we do these files, and some of the biggest challenges is we'll just have an individual borrower, not married, no kids, doesn't matter, and we see some transfers from someone. Hey, where's this coming from? Oh, that's my boyfriend. Or, hey, that's my fiance. He's going to be living with me. And we find out in the middle of the process, and it kicks him over. Or just the added difficulty of getting the non-borrowing occupant, right, or non-borrowing spouse, whoever's going to be living there, getting their documents, even though they're not involved in the mortgage itself, right? And try to explain that. So you got to get their tax returns and their bank statements and their pay stubs. You got to document. You have to get your wage and tax transcripts from the IRS. We have to do verifications of employment. It adds time, effort, and money and expenses to the transaction. This is going to save time. It's going to save a lot of money on these transactions on closing costs as well. And that's a huge announcement. Just don't have the date yet, right? So as soon as that comes out, I'll be sure to inform everybody because I think that's a big change, and it's long overdue. It truly is. And then the last piece of this pie, guys, next week, Monday, May 5th and Tuesday, May 6th, is the Ohio Mortgage Bankers Association Convention in Columbus at the Renaissance Hotel in the Polaris area, if you're familiar with that shopping area. And if you're a lender watching this, it's not too late. Make sure you register. You can email me. Justin can put my contact information or my email below. And we can also put Jay Pasco, our current account executive for the OMBA, in his email in there as well, Justin, please. And make sure you get your registration in. We're going to have a lot of great stuff coming through. It's not going to be your typical, hey, what's Fannie, what's Freddie doing? We have added 3 different AI sessions. 3 different AI sessions, okay? Not one's about AI tech that's already in play. Some of it is AI and helping LOs and some of the processes in your websites, okay? Some of it's for back office. It's going to be fantastic. We have another conversation piece. There's a fantastic AI company out there doing income calculations on self-employed borrowers and tax returns. So that's one of the a lot of places don't do self-employed borrowers just because of the complications and the uncertainty of their income calculation. Because like we've always said, you can throw 3 underwriters in a room and give them the tax returns and calculate income. All 3 of them will come up with something different, guaranteed. So very exciting stuff. I also will be the incoming president, so that's not fun. But anyways, it'll be good. So yeah, if you want to schedule an appointment from me in person, over the phone, or anything like that, after Monday, you'll have to go through the Secret Service. They're giving me a card. They're giving me all kinds of stuff. It's going to be really cool. So we'll have that done Monday night, and so I'll have 12 months of a lot of changes that I'm going to try to implement, change this organization into giving a little bit more back to the members and give them something to kind of look forward to and grow from through the organization. So I'm excited to be able to offer that to our membership and hopefully grow the organization as a whole across the state. So that's all I got for you guys this week. Remember, check us out and subscribe on YouTube.